Hello farmers and welcome back to the Mythical Woods, where last episode in the live stream we went ahead and got ourselves the production buildings for making bricks and also making gold, or as I like to call them, the Federal Reserve, because these things printed out bricks and gold at a extremely fast rate and earn us a lot of money. Even though we still have a $300,000 loan to repay off some of these buildings, we do have $136,000 in the bank account. But that's not going to be the main focus for the last 6 episodes. Actually, it's not even going to be 6 episodes, I don't think. Yeah, I think we're down to like a handful of episodes. So I'm not too concerned about these buildings here, the loans or whatever. We're just going to go ahead and farm what we do have until 25 comes out, which is, as of today, when this episode goes live, we're talking 2 weeks from now. 14 days will be the 12th of November. So, yeah, if you did miss the live stream, you missed a pretty good show, I think. We had some fun coming down to the quarry, trying to figure out what was what down here. Some mysterious items, but we figured it all out. And as I said, these things, I put like 20,000 liters of, let's see, what does the bricks require? Clay, is it clay and sand? I want to say it's clay and sand. Yes, it was. And, of course, we put some water in there as well, and it went through it within... at 2 times the speed, I think within 15 minutes, it went through all of it, and we had tons of material, and we sold it. Same as for the gold. I mean, the production buildings look good here. We got to all fit on the quarry island, but I think this is going to be back here and just be left as is. So what are we doing today? Well, we do have, well, not that. There we go. Let's get started with this. We are actually over, if you're wondering where we are, this is the big field over here, and this is a field of wheat. Or barley. It's barley. So the crop is ready for harvest, as you can see. And we're going to get our combine started and get ourselves a worker going on this. I think it should be dropping a swath of straw because we do want to bale it and put that into the BGA. And we'll get it all baled up later on. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and hire ourselves a worker while we get into, not the JCB, not... Wait, do I want the Fiat? I think I want the Fiat. Because we bought, in the live stream, we bought 2 more pieces of farmland. Of course, it's not that big, but you know what? Let's go and do some more farming. I can't remember if these are narrow tires or the standard tires on this thing. So only way to know, I'm going to come over to here. I will repair it. Not repaint it, but repair it, of course. What do we got in here? Narrow tires are on here, which is good. So we're all set there. We need the soil sampler and then the lime spreader. Wait, the Fiat is one with 3-point linkages. Yes, it's the Valmet that doesn't have the 3-point linkage on the front. There was an update to that Valmet, and I do believe they fixed, if you remember way back when I was trying to use the drill and trying to open up the drill, it kept opening up the side compartment on that Valmet. The update to that mod has now fixed that problem. It's a different keybind for opening up the door or whatever it was. I can't remember. But not to worry, because we use the Fiat for drilling now. Actually, sometimes we I need that. We actually use the fast track. So, do I got plenty of lime? Probably not. So let's go ahead and fill this up. Yeah, hard to believe now that we are officially just 2 weeks away from Farming Simulator 25. Some more news is coming out slowly but surely. I did see, I think it was Farmer Cop I just noticed a video they put out sometime today while I was away. And something about expandable pastures. Probably like what we're using in Western Australia, where we can probably expand the pastures wherever they want to roam, I guess. Don't quote me on that, but I gotta check out the video. And once I get more information on it myself, I will try to make maybe a short video on it myself at some point. Alright, let's go ahead and cover that up. So the 2 fields we bought, as I said, they're not that big. One is just right down here, and yeah, this is the only problem with getting a worker in the combine. I mean, yeah, we're getting work done, but that combine is going to feel extremely fast. So we're going to be jumping back and forth here a little bit. Let me get the soil sampler unfolded, and really this is not going to take long to do that. But let me tab over to the JCB. And we'll put the grain in this trailer. Definitely not going to use the the truck and the semi-trailer, because there's no way that combine's going to get the auger into that trailer, and we really don't need a trailer that big, I don't think. This field actually could fill this grain trailer, because I think this holds like 20 some odd thousand liters, maybe 23. At least the one thing with a small capacity grain tank, it's not going to take long for it to unload. So while it's unloading, I will show you, in case you missed it, we bought this field right here, field number 2, which has got soybeans. As you probably saw, they're not ready for harvest. And field number 7, which has oats in it, which is ready for harvest, but we still got to get in there and take care of it. This field has corn. I didn't buy that field. And this field here has carrots in it. So technically, when they harvest this field of corn, that's going to need to be plowed afterwards, which means probably get some stones, but we will see. Whoops, sorry about that, Mr. Combine. I kind of forgot the JCB is a little bit too tall to be doing that to you. All right, now I'll swing back around and get ready to go ahead and unload you later on. Let's turn that back off for now. Oh, perfect, right back into here. So we can drive into this field, although I really shouldn't have to, because this soil sampler is covering a big area. All right, so we grab that sample, and we're going to go do the other field as well and send both samples in at the same time. Now, we did buy the property with the silo on it, but I'm probably not going to use it, because as we know, all the grain that we sell is going right to Elm Creek. Oh, this road does not... Okay, I haven't really gone through this way, but that road does not really connect to this one right here, as you would drive through the brush with your tractor. There's a field of corn. And out here is the silo. I'll just keep the silo over here. I have no need for it, but we'll just keep it here, you know, just as a role play, as of, you know, having your own silo is good. Shouldn't damage the crop with narrow tires. And soil sample. All right, I need to drop off the spreader in order to send the samples, because key binding issues, so we'll drop that off. Send the samples in. Let me go ahead and fold that up. Samples are done. Perfect. Let's go ahead and grab that. And now I should be able to, if I bring up this. Is it saying the pH value is good over here? pH value is bad. Now, with a crop ready for harvest, can I put down lime? I think we figured it out that we can do. I don't think I can put fertilizer down and it's going to change on the crop, but we will get the lime down. Now, how is that looking? All right, so the lime's looking good. I didn't see what the expected yield was before I put the lime down, but you can roll back the video for about 10 seconds and see what it was. But now it's looking a little bit better. Oh, yeah, the combine. All right, let's go ahead and... Oh, you're actually making it quite far around the field, more than I thought you would. So as for this series, I was getting to that point, but I think I got off track. For the last 5 episodes, this being one of the 5. Yeah, I really don't have any set goals. Pay off the loan, yeah, whatever. We get there, we get there. We're just going to go ahead and farm, so I don't think we're going to add any production buildings, like any new production buildings that come out. Actually, I'm kind of surprised in some sense there are mods coming out for 2022, with 25 just almost being here, but... Oh, there goes Frank. All right, yeah, you're going to stop again shortly, because you're going to fill up rather quickly. The Franks will be coming with us at 25. I know I talked about it in yesterday's episode of Western Australia, of some people said, you got to bring the Franks with you. They've been with you for too long to not bring them with you. And there's other people saying maybe it's time to get a different family to come along. But I think for starters, we'll get the Franks coming along with us. I just don't think I'm going to talk about them as much as I have in 22. Other than we're just going to hire. If I say we're going to hire a Frank, that means we're getting ourselves a worker. I'm not going to look too much into the cab to see which one's taking over. The only thing about this combine, as I'm unloading as we're going like this, it's kind of hard to see if the combine's actually empty or not, because we're harvesting on the go. Alright, so we're going to call that good, I think. Alright, let's get back to the soybean field, and we'll put some lime down there. And as for fertilizer, I'm not going to worry about it. Excuse me? Okay, I'm not really sure why you would... Why are you turning that far over? I don't know. And boy, we are actually piling up with the grain. I think that trailer's going to fill up pretty darn quick. Oh, I know what happened. Because Yager was out trying to unload, and of course the JCB is too high. Nope, there we go. Okay, let's get back into this, and let's go put some lime down on the soybean field. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the soybean field. Soybeans don't require fertilizer with precision farming, so we don't have to worry about that. And so I'm not going to worry too much about the field here. And honestly, I'm not caring too much about getting a really great score on the precision farming. I think we're doing just fine. All right, let's put that map away, but let's go put some lime down. Actually, you know what? This field probably needs it, so we got a wide enough spreader, so let's go ahead and do what we need to do here. We'll get most of it, and I can get the rest of it on the way back. Almost the entire field of one pass. There we go. And now off to the soybeans. As we know, this will just take a few seconds, and by then the combine will be full. Actually, I could narrow the working width, but I'm at the point of it doesn't matter too much. Okay. That field's all set. Yeah, actually, I'm starting to wonder, you know, should I start replanting the fields this fall? Because 4 more episodes after this, and yeah, we're pretty much done here. I kept thinking maybe I would keep running the series as a live stream when 25 comes out, but I think most people are going to want to see what 25 is and what it has to offer. So I don't see, you know, I would like to say, yeah, well, I would find time to come back onto here, but I really can't see us getting back on here. We're going to have a lot of things to check out in 25 and some things to test as well. Of course, we got to test out all the new stuff that's going to be in 25. And you got to test the old stuff, and meaning like the horses, as I think I even talked about in yesterday's episode of Western Australia. Are the horses going to be worth it at some point? Did they change the economy on that? Are the animals, you know, how is everything going to be affected? So things may have changed. Let's get back into the JCB. You are down there, and of course we are going to get a full grain tank or a grain trailer of barley, so I should probably go unload after we get this one. Maybe I should upgrade our combine, but as I just mentioned, this is the only field that's going to really do this to us. And I don't think I'll get to harvest it again. Okay. Wasn't close enough. Also, I've noticed with this combine a little bit is that sometimes it doesn't empty out into the trailer. It's almost like the chute on the combine, the trigger point is off a little bit. Yeah, let me just hold you up right there. We will get you. I know you're blocked by an object. Just wait a second, and I'm going to unload you here very soon. And I'll be back. I just got to go down to the train station and unload the barley, and we'll be all set. Oh yeah, also if you're wondering on this map, and you did miss the live stream, there is a water source, and it's kind of like right over that hill. It's kind of a swampy area. I drove that the Phoenix truck right on down into the swamp with the big tanker that I always use, and it refilled from there, no problem. So if you're looking for a water source for the production buildings, you can get it right on down there. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe buying more production buildings on the map, but after seeing what the brick building and the gold production did, it's like, yeah, it just is just way too much, way too fast for my liking. Yeah, the sawmills, I'm probably done actually filling up the sawmills. When they run out, they run out. Hold on a second. What are you blocked by now? You're out there by yourself. You're literally out there by yourself. Did you run into the only tree next to the field? Be my guess. All right, let's go back and help him out. Luckily with the JCB, it will not take me long to get back there. And really at this point, since I don't have any other work to do, I might as well hop into the combine myself, and I will finish up the field, which probably take me about 15 minutes for that combine. But of course, as you know, if we turn on the radio, it's never that long. With a full grain trailer and almost going to be, I think, a full hopper in the harvester. I think this barley harvest is coming to an end. is kind of funny sometimes when wasn't really paying attention to how full it was in the harvester. I think at least maybe 3 times. I was just going along, just daydreaming as one does as you harvest the field. And the combine got full and I destroyed a little bit of crop. I blame Western Australia for that, for having, you know, I don't harvest that much in that John Deere. We usually get a worker. But having 24,000 liter hopper in that one compared to, this is like 5,000 in this one. There we go. And I'm going to turn this off because I'll probably have to come, I'm going to have to come back at this barley, but it won't be today. I'll come back and get it in between episodes. So we have the straw, well, I guess it is a harvest, but we got to pick up the straw off this field. Probably do that next time, and we'll also harvest the oat field as well that we just spread lime on today. We'll get that done next time as well. But let's go ahead and put this into the silo. Starting to wonder if I'll even get to the point of where I'll be selling this grain in the winter. But I suppose we'll skip a lot of months since we don't have animals to take care of. And as I mentioned, the production buildings, you know, may not worry about too much. We'll just farm as we move forward. What needs to be done, we'll do it. Actually, is the grass field's ready? I kind of forgot. It looks like the grass field is ready for us to mow it and bale it. Make some silage out of it. That can make us a quick, you know, 80,000. Maybe I should try to focus a little bit on trying to get the loan paid off before I leave here. So 22,000 liters plus the 5 that we got in the combine. So we got just shy of 27. No, wait, more than that because I already brought a load down. What am I talking about? Yeah, so that's almost 2 full loads here. Where am I going here for this page? Barley, 41,400 plus, you know, almost 5,000 for 46,500 liters off that field is pretty darn good. And if I sell it at the peak time to Elm Creek, we should get about 28,000 for it. So that's pretty good off that field. For a field I paid about $47,000 for way back when. I say way back when. For me, it's not that long ago for series. But yeah, we made some pretty good money off that field in this series. Of course, it does help that it seems like all the products on this map sell for, I think, double what they usually do for on hard economy. So, yeah, bringing the money in rather quick. It reminds me a little bit like Oceanside Forest, where the planks and everything sold for really high price until we put down our own sell point and the price dropped quite a bit. Or else I would have made, well, we did end up making a lot of money on Oceanside Forest because our goal there was to feed all the birds, 20,000 birds. And I think, I don't remember, did we leave with like 30 million in the bank account, something like that, which is very unusual for me because I like to spend the money when we get it and expand, but it was, I mean, we had all the land in that map. It was a matter of just clearing out the logs to make more farmland to make the feed for the birds. So I realize these episodes are probably going to be a little bit shorter for Mythical Woods just because, yeah, not much more left to do here other than what we're doing. But I think it's going to be kind of good for myself to make a little bit shorter episodes until 25 comes out, at least here. Gives me just a little bit of more of a break from Farming Simulator, so that way when 25 comes out, which, as I had mentioned before, when it does come out, live stream that day. And it'll probably be longer than what we've live streamed before. So I think Mythical Woods last episode was a 2-hour live stream. I'm expecting probably be, you know, like a 4 or 5 hour live stream and go from there. We got a lot of stuff to look at and it should be rather interesting. So I'll be taking this barley on down to the silo, which is not that far. And yeah, next episode we got to pick up this straw and get the other oat field harvested as well. And then we should be able to move on to, well, I guess probably time when it's time to replant, which is like in August. Oh, that'd be next month. We're in July. The soybeans, I don't think are until October before we get to harvest that in the new field. But yeah, anyways, if you made this far in the video and you like what you saw, don't forget about hitting that like button. It helps out the channel and the video more than you know. And while you're down there, that subscribe button and notification button as well, so you don't miss out on more content like this. But that will wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the short episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in the Mythical Woods. But until then, have a good one.